Michelle.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, we're from Honeybee Healthy Living, as you probably know. And I got some questions here for Michelle because she's been wearing this neat thing, a continuous glucose monitor on her arm for a couple weeks. It's from Levels Health, right?
Levels Health, yes.
Okay. So I wanted to let Michelle talk about why she decided to wear it.
I have been wanting one of these since I first heard of it. Amy and I both listen to pretty much nothing other than health and fitness podcasts, and it's been a thing that the podcast hosts, which are doctors, biohackers, big name health and fitness people, they have been using. And to me, I'm glad that they are able to have one, but the general public has not been able to have one of these unless you're already diabetic. It is continuously monitoring your blood glucose. And me personally, I've been wanting to see that information to know about what is going on inside my body health-wise. And I first heard about this on the Ben Greenfield podcast, and he mentioned Levels Health, so I immediately went to their site and saw that you could become a beta tester for them. So I wrote, I got a call, was approved to be part of the testing process, and been wearing this little Levels, it's a Kinesio tape covering a little sensor that just goes into my arm. It's about 1/4 of an inch long. It goes into the cell plasma, continually reading my glucose levels, and I can tell what is happening after I eat every food, after I exercise, after I have a good night's sleep, a poor night's sleep, when I'm stressed, not stressed, what this is, how all those things are affecting my blood sugar.
So you've had it on for 3 or 4 weeks,
3
right?
weeks now. 3
Okay,
weeks.
3 weeks. And so it's not drawing blood?
It's not drawing blood. So previously we've both used the Keto Mojo, which you prick your finger, and we've been doing that in the morning, been testing fasting glucose in the morning for a while now, and which I've had a pretty good level, but it is kind of annoying to keep pricking your finger like every 30, 60, 90 minutes after a meal, and that's only showing what that meal is doing. That's not showing what is happening by sleep, by stress, and just exercise is another big one that really can affect your blood sugar. And so this all is really measuring your metabolic fitness, and it is something that you can improve upon just like you can improve your physical fitness.
So in the last 3 weeks, have you noticed any noticeable results that you were surprised by?
I was surprised by a lot. The first 2 weeks, I was just eating my normal foods and had a pretty good baseline. And then after that 2-week period, I started doing a few experiments, which there's going to be more coming. So I was testing apples and bananas and what happens to my blood sugar after those. Coming up is going to be things like rice, hot rice, cold rice, and rice versus things like black beans and other, basically all different kind of carbohydrates.
Carbs.
Which is what we all hear about can really affect our blood sugar, but there's other things that I've noticed, like a stressful day, which I don't have a lot of stress, but if I do, my blood sugar has been up. If I've had a poor night's sleep, my blood sugar average the following day has been quite elevated. There are certain foods where it's pretty much a flat line. I do not get any sugar spike, or if I do, it comes down really quickly. There are other foods like banana, which went up, big upshot, and stayed up for a while and then came down, and sometimes you can, when that happens, you can get a very lowering of your blood sugar where you feel really tired, and it's really making me a lot more in tune with my body. Like, I was pretty in tune before, but I now know where, I feel really lethargic. I think my blood sugar is down. Not feeling like I need to eat something, but it's just something that I'm aware of. So the other thing why I wanted to do this is because of listening to podcasts. We hear all these things about fruit has so much sugar and you maybe shouldn't eat fruit because it's going to spike your blood sugar. And then the other side of the coin is, well, there's so many good things about that fruit. And so I want to know what my body is doing. And you hear like, oh, you should fast. No, you shouldn't fast. And I want to know what fasting does to my blood sugar and how I respond again once I start eating. So there's all this health information out there. And not to say things are good or bad, it's just this monitor is helping me realize what works for me and what doesn't, because everyone is an individual and things affect people differently. Like if you had one, I'd be really interested if you had one and we saw, okay, well, what did the banana do to you? Like how long was your sugar spike?
I never wanted one before, but like now I'm kind of curious. So anyway, we'll probably come back and do another video soon. I have some other questions for Michelle, but we'll leave it at that for now. And we'll be back to talk about Michelle's other results and some other information too, because Michelle knows a lot more about this kind of stuff than I do. So I've got lots of questions for Michelle. But thanks for listening in. Anything else you wanted to say?
Yeah, I want to jump in and say one more thing. This is all fun, doing these experiments and testing things out and finding what works and what doesn't work and how things affect. But the main thing in the long run of why this is important is because poor metabolic fitness, poor blood sugar regulation is a huge, if not maybe the most single contributor to most, if not all, of the chronic diseases that lead to aging and death, such as type 2 diabetes.
Like premature death.
Yeah. So
not
this is
just
something we could like extend our life and our quality of life by regulating our blood sugar and therefore our metabolic fitness, and not come down with things like heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, Alzheimer's, cancer. So
yeah, that's important.
That's the main thing, is overall improving health and quality of life and longevity. So that's it. Now we'll be back with more,
and that's what we're all
in
about.
The future.
Yeah. So it's definitely, it's never an overnight thing. So stay tuned for more fun facts and photos and test results from Michelle's our experimenter. So we'll see you soon. Take care. Stay cool. Live healthy. Bye.
Bye.